tell his story as well. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Will, and I'm here today to share with you my story both as a victim and a survivor of a hate crime. Although my attack happened quite some time ago, January 7th, 1984, you never ever forget the date. I'd like to take you back to that evening that changed my life incredibly. The attack did not happen here in Austin, but it happened in San Antonio, still within our state. I was spending the evening with my best friend from high school, Eric, and we were making our way home. It was about 11 o'clock at night. We reached Eric's house first, so we said our goodbyes. And as I continued my walk home, I noticed a truck behind me. As I continued to walk home, which is about another maybe a mile or so down the road, I noticed the truck came back and this time didn't pass me but stopped behind me. The truck did this 2-3 times. The last time, I noticed that he had his lights turned out. So I thought to myself, as I was on the shoulder of the road, that I need to get on the sidewalk because this truck does not see me. By the time I stepped on the sidewalk, I saw a bright flash of light and an incredible ringing in my ear. I truly thought I had been hit by the truck. In fact, I hadn't. I had been struck over the head repeatedly. Although it seemed like an eternity, I'm sure it was only a few seconds. I tried to get up several times and couldn't. As I was on the ground, I knew that I was being hit and punched and kicked by more than one person. As they were hitting me and punching and kicking, they were also using some derogatory terms, such as queer and faggot. I even remember hearing them say, "We're going to kill you." My attackers eventually drove off, and as I made my way to a home that had a porch light on, screaming, crying for help, I walked up to the house, banged on the door, and they turned the porch light out. So I knew I needed help. I'm not quite sure still what had happened, but I know I needed help. So I ran to the next house. This time they did answer the door. They asked me to sit down on the front porch, and as I was sitting there, I was wondering, why am I wet? It hadn't been raining. I'd only realized that it was not rain, that I was covered in blood. At some point, I put my hand on top of my head, and I realized that I had a gash so big that one of my fingers fell inside. Soon the police and ambulance came, and I was transported to Lackland Air Force Base for treatment. I received about 40 stitches in my head, and as I thought about it later, I had even told the police what had happened as they came to the hospital and said that I knew who it was. I recognized the truck. It was not only a classmate, but it was a neighbor. This was 28 years ago. And nothing was ever done. No one charged, no one arrested. Although 28 years has come and gone since it's happened to me, I do consider it a hate crime. A hate crime before the term even existed. Although time has really healed the wounds, of course not the memory, As for many years, I did not go outside, especially at night, slept with the lights on, never wanted to be alone, and never sat with my back behind anyone. Fast forward years, a couple of years later, I found myself in a marriage, 17-year marriage, that brought me 4 wonderful children and today 2 grandsons. They're the light of my life. I figured if I was to marry and